These are a few of my favorite food. El Caporal in Edinburg, Texas. The potato and egg plate. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, it's one of those things that when I go to that restaurant, especially for breakfast, that's what I'm gonna get. And the reason for that is because I'm always going to be satisfied. I know I'm gonna love it, and it's never failed me. And I don't want to try something else and not be as satisfied because it's that damn good. It's kind of like if you already have a great wife, why go around looking for something else when you already got the best? It's like Paul Newman said, why go get a hamburger when you already have steak and fries? I didn't quote it word for word, but love Paul Newman. This plate comes with potato and eggs, refried beans, as you can see, and a packet of flour. You can pick flour or corn tortillas. The corn tortillas are actually pretty good there, but I've always been more of a flour guy. I've even had taqueria, like taqueria style tacos, in flour. That's how much of a flour guy I am. Of course, I had to get sweet tea. And yes, I'm ordering it for breakfast. I never thought I would ever do that, but the tea's so damn good that if we come over here for breakfast, which usually that's the case, it's usually breakfast. We've been there for lunch a few times, but either way, I always have to get the sweet tea because it's one of those, it's like my last video when I mentioned teas, the places that have some of the best teas. I forgot to mention this place, but this place really does have its own unique, wonderful tasting sweet tea. It's believe me, it's beautiful, and it just tastes so darn exquisite. So as I was saying, guys, this is my favorite, definitely my favorite potato and egg plate. If I want potato and egg, this is where I'm coming. This is where I'm gonna get it, and it's amazing. I think I might know what you're thinking. There's other places, that make potato and egg. Maybe my mom makes better potato and egg, and you might be right, because I have that case when it comes to chorizo and egg. I don't like to get chorizo and egg plates or tacos anywhere really, because my mom makes the absolute best chorizo and egg. You darn right, with San Manuel chorizo. And she likes to use the beef instead of the pork. She buys the beef, which she tells me that she finds at HEB. But now when it comes to chorizo and egg, I can eat corn or I can eat flour. Doesn't matter, I prefer flour, of course. But that is, I feel like if I get chorizo and egg anywhere else, like any restaurant, it doesn't matter where it is, any Mexican restaurant, any place that sells breakfast, if they have chorizo and egg, if I get it, it's never like my mother's. My mom makes the absolute best. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not as like you don't see the juice as much, and it's not that it's oily and juicy. No, it's not that. It's just you don't like when I get it at other places, it seems more dry, like way more dry and more egg, I guess, than the chorizo or something. It just looks, it even looks different. It looks more bland, like more, I don't know, like white, bland, pale, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, just more like, it seems like there's more eggs, and then it's not as red or orange. I think that I'm pretty sure that's why I'm describing it right, because that's what I see when I eat my mother's, and I never get sick, by the way. There's nothing wrong with it. It's way better. It's just way better. So when it comes to potato and egg, though, this is saying even more about giving more props to this place at El Caporal, because my mom also makes potato and egg, and there was a way she used to make it back in the day. I'll even say actually maybe even 2 years ago, she was still making it the same way, which were bigger chunks of potato, like not too big, but just bigger square potatoes, and then of course egg in it. And I think she would just season it with regular salt, maybe pepper every now and then, but it's mostly salt. So now she makes it where she she cuts it into smaller pieces, smaller squares, you know, and then she now she uses garlic. She adds onion, sometimes like I think some other like pepper or some tomatoes. She just adds more to it, and it's supposed to be. She does it because it's supposed to be a healthier version, you know. Hence the garlic and all the other stuff, the onions and tomatoes. So, which I like, but I prefer, if I had to pick, I prefer the way she makes it, the way she used to make it back in the day, where it was just potato and egg. And that's what this plate kind of reminds me of. It reminds me more of like my mom's old potato and egg, but this one does stand alone from any restaurant that I've ever been to, and I think you guys might know what I'm talking about. The El Caporal makes the best potato and egg plate I've ever had. That if I have a little bit of, you know, like this can make you at least 2 tacos and 2 big tacos. So when I have a little bit extra on the side, and you do have a little bit extra, maybe like 8 pieces that remain on the plate, and then you still have a little bit of refried beans, I just use my fork and I'll start eating it like that. It's all very, very good. So this plate is just good to the last drop. So I definitely recommend you hit this spot up, El Caporal in Edinburg. I'll try this potato and egg plate. Let me know what you think. Comment, of course, like, subscribe, share. I would appreciate all that. But mainly, I'm all about food. You know how I love food, and I only recommend the good food. You're not gonna hear me come on here and recommend, like, tell you gotta try Pizza Patron. No, I'm gonna tell you have to try. Maybe we just tried it this week. It's called Godfather's Pizza, by the way, which was recommended to me by I consider him my good friend, but he's also family, Thaddeus Gilliam, I believe. If it's just potato and egg, it's still very good, but I feel it goes up a notch. Way, it just definitely makes it more incredible when you put beans in the taco. So it becomes a potato and egg with beans, refried beans taco, and it's the very best one I've ever had at any restaurant. And I say restaurant, Mom, I'm not saying better than yours. No way. Your old one was better, but as far as from any restaurant, yeah, this potato and egg plate, I mean, I never risk getting anything else. I'll try the pancakes with my sons, because my sons like the pancakes. They always want pancakes from here, and so they'll get pancakes, and I'll have a little bit here and there if I have, if I'm not stuffed, if I'm not too stuffed. But this potato, I'll tell you what, this plate always it just does the job, does the trick, and I don't need anything else. But because the pancakes are pretty good, I'll have a little bit of pancakes. Guys, you gotta come check out the potato and egg plate from El Caporal, voted #1 potato and egg plate by yours truly. So come and get your potato and egg on, and believe me, you will not regret it, and you'll never want to let go of this.